Hi, my name is Dan Lawrence. I'm the co-founder and CEO of ChainGuard. Today, we're going to be recapping the massive typo squatting attack that was carried out on a bunch of open source repos on GitHub the week of August 3rd. Typo squatting is a type of an attack where an attacker tries to impersonate a real project or website by creating a fake one with a name that very closely resembles the real one. These are really hard to spot because the changes can be pretty subtle and you won't notice them at first. Here are a couple examples. You can see that you can swap some letters around, insert numbers instead of letters, use Unicode characters, or other common typos. On August 3rd, a tweet went viral when someone uncovered over 35,000 repositories that were created to typo squat on real projects. These included things like Kubernetes, programming languages, cryptography libraries, and other scripts for Node package managers and Docker images. The tweet went pretty viral because it seemed incredibly widespread until people figured out exactly what had happened. Fortunately, this attack was caught pretty early. No malicious code made its way into real repositories. It was only found in these fake imposter typo squatted ones. We don't know how bad this could have been though, because these attacks usually have a step 2, where the attacker tries to trick people into downloading the packages that contain the fake and malicious code. This is one of the most advanced typo squatting attacks I've seen, because the scale and complexity of the malicious code showed some clear automation. All of the code was slipped into these fake repositories in semantically valid commits that would be really hard to notice unless you were paying very careful attention. So, what can you do to protect yourself against stuff like this? Well, there are a couple ways. As an end user, you need to pay really close attention to repositories and dependencies that your project takes on. It's really hard to look and catch these looking line by line inside of a package, but if you look at the repository, you can see that the activity is really low, the repository has just been created, there haven't really been any forks or stars. This should be a clear sign that something is up. And as a repository maintainer, if you want to protect yourself from folks impersonating you or the projects that you maintain, there's really only one way to do that, and that involves digitally signing your commits and your code repositories. There are a few different ways to do this, including a new tool called GitSign, which is part of the SigStore project. If enough people do this at scale, then we can detect attacks like this at an ecosystem level.